Okay, so let's go ahead and look for the little scout. Where do you know where it is, Mikey? You said yes. What should I take? Should we take a big truck or should we take the little truck?
I'm gonna take a smaller truck.
Okay, so I'll get my con. This thing looks funny with the monster truck wheels.
But
because they're little. Little wheels.
I'm trying to think which tires I want to take. Do I want to take the big? I think I probably should just take a Scout too.
Scout 2?
I'm trying to think, does that thing? I don't think it does.
Oh my gosh, we made our trucks exactly the same. That's hilarious. Just the colors are different. Oh, the real truck. Yeah. All right, folks, give me 2 seconds here. I'm going to go grab some water. I will be right back. Hang on one darn second. Or should I just recover? Because it doesn't take that long to get here. How far away are you?
I'm on the highway.
I mean, like, if you're past the shop, I can just recover. Yeah, you already passed it. Mr. Micah to the rescue. He's coming to the rescue.
There is a tinking sound. You know what that tinking sound is?
What's that?
It's the little flippers on the exhaust.
Oh, weird. Okay.
It's so, why would they put that in here?
I don't know.
It's so annoying.
It's like tick, 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 tick. It must be something the truck does in real life, like it's noticeable. And they were like, hey, we probably need to include that because it's pretty, like, I don't know, unique, I guess, to that truck.
Very annoying. Let's make all the dogs bark in town.
This is a cool truck. This is a cool truck. Let's set this map up for we'll go here someday soon. We're almost done with the United States. Are there any trucks I want to buy here while we're in the East? What am I doing? Going to the garage. Arthur, the garage. Sir, yes, sir. Okay, into the garage. There. Truck store. I got one of those already. Got that. Got that. I have one of the, I don't have a fem right now. I would like the fem more if it actually had a 4-slot bed.
I would like it more if it wasn't articulated.
Well, then it's a different truck. But I know what you're saying. I don't disagree.
I wouldn't mind the articulation, but it's really weak.
It's a wimp. Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of uphill power either.
No. The turning is really weak.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. It's weak. It's lame. Well, I haven't unlocked a lot of trucks. Jeez, oh, Pete. I got a ton of trucks I haven't unlocked yet.
Your truck's open.
Oh, thank you. Thankfully, Micah has rescued me. Don't go too far yet. What are you doing? I'm just gonna go over again.
No, you can use your winch. Go.
Thank y'all. All right, I'm just gonna go around
Here, no, just
the other side.
come to me, I'll pull you through.
Oh, okay. Let me get turned around here. That doesn't look like four-wheel drive. I just remember, like, sometimes you go to, like, a car dealer or something and just there, like, when the truck wasn't in four-wheel drive. I went to look at I had an old GMC, like a GMC S15 Jimmy, and it got horrible gas mileage, and it was getting old. It had 150,000 miles on it, and I went to trade it in, and I was looking at, they had a Geo tracker that I called the guy. I saw it advertised in the paper. It was advertised as a four-wheel drive. So I said to him, because they had 2 and 4-wheel drive versions, and I'm like, now you're positive this is a 4-wheel drive, right? Oh, yeah, it's 4-wheel drive. It's got, I'm like, okay. So I drove all the way out to Parma. It's like a 45-minute drive. Then I get out there, and the guy is like showing off when he pulls it out of the parking spot, and he's spinning the back left wheel, and none of the other wheels are engaging because it had snowed a little bit. And I'm like, well, how come you didn't put it in 4-wheel drive? And he's like, well, this isn't a 4-wheel drive, it's a 2-wheel drive. And I said, I specifically called and asked if it was a 4-wheel drive. I don't want a 2-wheel drive. I don't want a rear-wheel drive car in the snow. He's like, oh, well, let me go get you something that's 4-wheel drive, and I'll show you. And I'm like, okay. And so he goes and he brings out another Jimmy with like 115,000 miles on it. And I'm like, this is what I'm trading in. I'm like, did you not listen to anything that I said? I didn't say that to him, but he got attitude with me. And I'm like, really? Right? I'm like, did we not have a conversation on the phone about what you had and what you didn't have? You just wanted to get me out here to sell me something.
Keep on the main road.
I hate auto dealers.
Oh shoot! I don't think you can go that way.
This way?
I think there might be a blockage on the road. You might be able to go around. I don't know.
Let's see what happens. There's a hole. Oh God, yeah. Yep, I know, but you got to deal with them because they're the ones who sell the cars. But it's like, man, I don't like going to dealerships. I don't like playing the game. Oh, you idiot! Now you get rollbacks too. The one guy was showing, he had a Jeep Compass. Everything was totally worn out. And he's like, but there's only 100,000 miles on it. And he's looking at it. This customer had bought it and brought it in and said, what's going on? Like, it looked really nice outside. It looked like a brand new car. And the interior was real nice too. But it was the person that had it before it, they looked up the Carfax report, and the truck actually had like 280,000 miles on it. And somebody rolled back the odometer. And I didn't even know you could do that anymore, but you always got to... I'm learning, like, if you buy a used car, you got to go with an extra $1,000, and you got to get the Carfax, and you got to get yourself. Like, don't let the dealership do it. You get your own Carfax, and it needs to go to a mechanic somewhere nearby that's not affiliated with the dealership. Yep. Because it seems people are just really shady now. Yeah, this road went from great to ain't. Are you struggling too, or?
Oh, the big mamba is moving.
Big Bomba coming through. Ah! Ah! Jeez.
Get out of the way, little car. Get out of the way.
You
Big
said,
mamba.
you said, get out of the way, little car. You're breaking the rules. Ow! I hurt myself. I'll get the
Shut
chopper.
up, little car.
I'm out of here. I know, right? And not in a good way. Oops. Did I say that out loud? Is this the airport?
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah. I would know. I'm telling them, like, hey, are you cool with me taking it to a mechanic? And if they're not, then there's no way I'm buying the car. Let me through the gate. This is going to end up killing my car. It's a hind. Ugh, I love those helicopters. They're so ugly. It's the workhorse of the Russian military. Ah, here's a civilian version. They're similar. Clunk.
There's an upgrade around here somewhere. Where is it?
All right. The thing went away when I drove over it.
Yep. So they expect you to take that box. But now, I'm going to grab this upgrade over here real quick.
Okay.
If you jump to the F750, you can deliver the final thingamabob.
Wait, say that last part again.
You see where I'm at right here?
Yes.
Yep. This is the multi-purpose for this transmission.
Okay.
Okay. So you jump to the F750.
Oh, you're correct. I'm sorry. It's an MI8. The hind is the what do you call it? The hind is the
Military attack
gunship, right? The two-seater gunship
Yeah.
that has like the one cockpit behind the other, like where the gunner sits. What are we doing, Micah? I'm sorry.
You jump to the F750 and then deliver the service spare parts, and then you'll have that new truck.
Oh, how did you get this here already? Look at this. Where are we? How did you know to deliver this? Micah just knows. He's always ahead of the go. Oh, look at this. There's the car. Oh, and they beat it up. Oh. They beat up my car.
Is there enough to repair it?
No. And it needs gas.
Oh,
They're jerks.
dang it. That wasn't enough.
Scout fuel carrier. That's really cool. Ford F-50. Nope.
Drag, I tell you what, take it and drag it down the road to as close to the cement factory as you can.
Cement factory. So I'm going.
Yes.
So
And
go
I will get in.
the
I'll
other
get
way.
another vehicle and bring it there to repair the rest of the way.
It's not beat up. It was well loved, right? Yeah, the hind is more of a. If I remember right, it's. Oh, what? Got a bit of a problem.
What's the matter?
I touched.
It'll still drive.
I touched this post and
It'll still drive.
the truck is completely deleted.
It's all right. It'll still run.
I just like tapped it. I'm like, don't. Just backed it up a little bit. I think the Russians. Okay, so the American philosophy, because I see people do this all the time. They're like, oh, the Hind will kick the Apache's butt, and they're right. It will. I don't know, Mike. I can't even steer.
You can't steer?
It's like the suspension's completely deleted. I have no suspension.
All right, you're just crawling. That's all.
All right. The American Apache is not designed to go really helicopter.
Wait, you ruined the
everything.
gas tank.
Everything. It's destroyed.
Oh no. Okay.
Like I didn't. I literally. I mean, you guys saw it. I literally tapped. I backed up and tapped that pipe. Like literally just touched it. Like tink.
I know. That's what I'm talking about. This map is going to be very high damage, I believe.
Yeah. Well, they need to fix that kind of stuff though, because that's not realistic. Right, Louis. The Apache is part of an attack force. They don't just send Apaches out to fight. They send it out with fighter jet cover. They've got an AWACS in the area watching for other, aircraft appearing. And it's meant to attack tanks and ground targets and troops. It is not meant to go head-to-head with other helicopters and other. Those are supposed to be taken out by the air cover. So it's part of a system, and that's why when people are like, "Oh, the Hind is designed to operate independently," but usually by the time the Apaches are deployed, there's not going to be any Hinds in the theater because they've been wiped out by the jets. So it's a silly argument because it's not how they operate. That'd be like saying, "Yeah, man, my Lamborghini can beat a Ford F-150 in a race." Well, of course, one's a pickup truck and one's a sports car. Get Stinger missiles. I don't know if there is an air-to-air. I don't think there's an air-to-air Apache. I could be wrong, but I don't think
Apaches come with air-to-air missiles.
Do they have AA?
Yeah. I think they only like one or two Mavericks.
Okay, so just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even get through this mud pit now. We died. And I don't want to use up the fuel that's on the roof because there's no point. I'm stuck.
Just take the... What the heck is with this truck in this spot?
I died.
Repair.
Micah to the rescue. Oh, there's the reward.
There you go.
I'm going to switch over to it. And then you can recover your truck. I'm going to recover this bad boy. He's all smashed to heck. Let's take a look in the garage. Oh, it's little. I like it. All right. It's got a Het V6. 4.4 liter we'll go with. Trying to keep fuel economy. So you said the stock is what you want? The stock gearbox? Or the special?
No, the special. It's...
All right, I don't have that yet.
But you don't have it yet.
Yeah. Let's see. We'll put some better tires on it. You said, where's the rest of it? These are all locked. Okay.
I think you can recover. Oh, you did recover it. Okay.
I did. She's recovered. Oh, wait. What? Wait a minute. Off-road. Oh, it's got its own special brand of tires.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. These are better, though. But I like the wheels. We'll leave them on. Just because I like the wheels. We want autonomous scout. I did advanced scout on the other truck, and that's why we had the issue. Where's the snorkies? Tall front facing. Frame add-ons. Ooh, yes, please. Rear bumper. Reinforced. Taillight protectors. Ooh, that's cool. So like Xavier. Rooftop. Ooh, this is pretty sweet. Stock bumpy. Super bumpy. Miscellaneous. I know it's miscellaneous. Just being silly. I don't like sun visors in general. Lightweight threshold. Side pipe thresholds. There we go. That matches. Fenders. Fenders and defenders. We'll do big mud fenders. And the rims I liked already. What else do we got? Rear bumper rims and colors. What do we got for paint schemes? For the day at the beach. That's kind of okay. That's really cool. So the first two I really like. The other ones I'm not so sold on. And we're going to... What time is it? Afternoon? That's afternoon. Okay. Let's take a daylight drive. Hey, where'd you get that? What does that trailer got?
Supplies.
Oh, that's cool. Is that new?
Yeah, these are new trailers. They've been around for a couple patches.
Okay, I didn't even know.
This is that high gear. See how regular I'm going? This is the high gear.
Oh, so you can just pop it, and even on the regular transmission?
Yeah.
That's how a lot of them are. I usually use high gear. The only downside is you can't use the diff lock.
Freeway one, it's too fast for off-roading.
I see. Oh, I see what you're saying.
See, I got all-wheel drive on, and the diff lock is always on, right? So
okay.
In this high gear, this is how you just cruise down the road.
And what it does is it keeps it from shifting down when you're going up hills and stuff.
No shifting. But you're not going so fast that you're throwing yourself around.
Yeah, I actually use high gear pretty frequently on the other trucks. Or on some of the trucks. Like you said, it depends on the speed, like the default speed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's see the interior. Ooh, this is cool. Very Range Rover-ish design. Except for when you stall it, yeah.
I like this Scout.
Yep, I do too.
Now this is something really cool. I can't wait to do.
What is it, like a race?
Well, it is a race, but if you see, there's these flags, just like off-roading.
Oh, okay. Like rally.
Yeah, like rally racing.
It's a slalom. Especially with this truck, because it's got diff locks. High gear is even better because you can use it going like in these situations. Yeah, they are cool tents. Oh, come on, truck. So now my high gear isn't as high as your high gear.
Oh. If you want, you can get some fuel out of that trailer.
Oh, are we almost out already? Oh, no, not too bad.
No, but I'm...
Like, I wanted to see if I could make my shifter work with this, like with the clutch and stuff.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
You could make, since it doesn't have a gearbox, you could make this like low minus would be like first gear, low would be second gear, low plus would be third gear, H would be fourth gear, and then you just pop it into automatic, anything above that.
Hey, you want to see something cool?
Sure. Oh, there's a film set here too.
Ready?
Whoa! I just hear crunch. Where did he go?
I landed on my wheels.
What? Hang on, I couldn't.
Still drivable. Did you wait? You're stuck there?
I'm not drivable yet. I don't know. I'm not sure how bad it was. It looked like It looked like I saw 1,000 in there somewhere.
1,000? I only did 51 damage to my engine, hitting right on the nose.
Yes,
and if you notice, they another thing that they fixed in the game was the body damage when you cause damage to your vehicle.
Oh, it doesn't like damage in weird spots.
It does, but it's more realistic now.
Yes, I might be dead. I don't think we were supposed to go down there. The gearbox is kind of broken. The gearbox is broken. That's okay, though. The engine's 100% now.
I'm just thinking.
Yeah, this is not a great truck for that. Probably you need mud tires, really. I like this vehicle, though. I really like the vehicle.
I do too.
It's like a little Jeep.
All right, I'm gonna let you play.
Okay. Well, for those of you watching on YouTube, hopefully you enjoyed these 2 episodes as we explored the new DLC and got to try out both the trucks. This is a good little truck. I really like it. I don't, and I'm not upgraded all the way. It can get bigger wheels and stuff, so it's got lots of potential. But we're gonna head back to Wisconsin in the next episode. But in the meantime, we had some fun checking out the new DLC. And the map is absolutely gorgeous. Definitely some challenges ahead, but the trucks are... We've got so many good trucks that are up to these challenges now that I'm not worried about it. You know, especially the Russian trucks. They're really well built and designed for this kind of terrain. So for those of you on Twitch and those of you on YouTube, hopefully you enjoyed this. I will see you guys most likely tomorrow night, though I'm not positive. But other than that, have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, I pressed the wrong button.